Welcome to Khan Academy. This is your online training video for teachers to get started with creating a free online account for both yourself and your students. First, let's take a look at teachers getting started creating your own account. You will need to go to khanacademy.org and choose sign up. There it'll ask you a series of questions, including who you are. You can choose to log in with any of these options, or you can log in using an email. You'll be asked a series of questions like first and last name. You'll be prompted to create a password, and you'll be asked to enter in your birth date. Now that you've created your teacher account, let's take a look around the site itself. I recommend starting with Explore, where you can see all of the courses offered through Khan Academy, all of which are free to both you and your learners. And you can see that many of these courses even have more subjects under See All. I strongly suggest clicking into them and seeing what they have to offer. You can see on your dashboard, it starts with Khanmigo Tools. Again, you might want to take a look at this. It offers some good lesson plan advice, some assistance, and things for you to know about. From there, on your dashboard, you can see classes, students, and resources. Let's click into classes. Of course, you will need to create a new class in order to get started with your students. So let's take a look at what creating a new class will look like. On the Classes tab, you're going to choose Add a New Class. You can choose to import them from Google Classroom if you have one already set up, or you can manually enter in the information. Follow the series of prompts to make sure that your coursework is what you want it to be. You can search for more coursework beyond what is listed here. If what you're looking for is not listed, and then you are prompted on how to help your students join the classes. Again, you can use Google Classroom, you can send a link to your students, or you can create your students' accounts for you. If you choose to create their accounts, though, they're considered 13 years old or younger, and they may be limited in the options that they can do while they're in their account, and may not be able to see all of the content that you would try to provide for them. You also can choose to skip this step right now. And then you'll be asked a series of questions about your own teaching style. Once you finish setting up the prompts, you can choose Save, and your class should appear under your class list. However, you're first brought to it so you can take a look at the information in your classroom, including student roster. Of course, this is a brand new class. Students have not joined this class yet, so there's nobody listed here yet. To help them join this class, you can do the options that we mentioned before, having them join through Google Classroom, sending them a link, or creating an account for them. But here, you can give them a code so that they can join your class themselves. So you can either copy and paste that to an email, you can send it through a text, or you can write it down for them to join. To go back to your teacher dashboard, you're going to go to your name in the upper right-hand corner, click on the link, and choose Teacher Dashboard. Now you can see that your class is listed under your class list. So any classes that you have listed there will show up. The class that we just created is a more standard group class where you can have all of your students go through that coursework together. However, Khan Academy is wonderful for differentiation. So if you want to just create a class for one or two students so they can work on very specific information, you can do that as well. Again, you're going to choose to add a new class, enter in your class name, then choose the content that you wish for them to review. Choose the method that they join the class, or choose to skip this for now. And you can see on your class list, your classes appeared. So for those students that you want entered into the differentiated class, you can click the name, and there again, you're going to find the class code in the upper right-hand corner. If this is not the page that comes up when you initially click into your class, if you click into one of these by accident, on the left-hand side, you can choose through the menu, and on the Students tab, that is where you'll find that class code listed.